Hello, and welcome to week number 4's edition of Extra Points. This week's edition talks about crew conversations and determination of key penalties during a contest, especially those that might involve an ejection. WIA rules state that if a player is ejected from a contest, he or she must sit the next game, and the crew must complete the ejection form. There is no further review of this penalty. NFHS Rule 118 identifies that officials' authority of the game is through the fourth quarter or overtime periods if they are involved. In 119, the use of any replay or television monitoring equipment by game officials in making a decision relating to the game is prohibited. And also in Rule 3511, this rule allows a coach or a player directed by his coach to be granted a timeout for the purpose of the coach to discuss a matter with the officials involved in making that call. The key point here is that once the next play occurs, no changes can be made to any calls or an ejection, and that includes the call or the player that might be involved if ejected. Athletic directors are able to provide film to officials after a game for educational purposes and for self-improvement. The WIA office cannot change an official's call. Officials see a play and make an instantaneous decision. Again, officials in football can get together and conference, look this over, decide if the player involved is the correct player, the call is the correct call, and if an ejection might be necessary. These calls are final, and once that next play is run, that is the end of that decision. An ejection call or any call cannot be changed later in the game or afterwards based upon video replay. Now, you know this, but when you put the stripes on and bear the whistle, the expectations are different. They are different for you, they are different for all of us, and they have to be. The fair and safe conduct of our contests require it to be just this way. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Extra Point. I wish you all the best and a great continued 2022 WIA football season.